common mistakes in dog training. So, common mistakes in dog training. This is a hard one because I think it could be geared towards both owners as well as trainers, right? From a trainer standpoint, this is actually a video we made yesterday where I discussed, I think trainers do a really bad job of thinking that it's too much about the dog, right? It's too much about training the dog, which we know is not the truth, right? Training the dog is the easy part. I can train these dogs and get them to listen to me perfectly well and not have behavioral issues in such a short period of time. But I need to coach an owner through becoming better for the dog and improving themselves so that they can improve their life with their dog.
Yeah.
Right. I think that mistake trainers make a lot. Another mistake is getting too in your head about the stuff we were just talking about, how extreme you need to get with some of your training, right? Not marketing to your audience well enough, not making your stuff approachable enough, not making yourself approachable enough. Because how many times do I have people that come and say, I worked with this one trainer, but they were so abrasive and they were kind of mean and like, you know, too hard on me over stuff. There wasn't any empathy behind them, you know? And that's a big mistake that a lot of trainers will make. And a lot of owners, honestly, if I had to pinpoint one of the biggest ones, it's thinking that you could do it yourself, right? I think you can accomplish a lot yourself, right?
Yeah.
But the second you get it in your head that, I'll quote like 9,000 customers here, right? The second you get it in your head that I've had so many dogs already and I've trained all of them myself, so I could train this one myself too, right? Here's the thing, right? You could look at somebody like that and you could ask them, well, how many dogs have you had in your life? Let's say a real liberal number. Let's say 10. I've had 10 dogs in my life. I've trained them all, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, I've trained that many today,
Yeah.
right? So as you start realizing that amount of dogs that you've had is not a big number at all, and the probability that you just had 10 really well genetic good-tempered dogs that you didn't actually train. They were just pretty good to begin with. You know? You start to realize that you actually don't know as much as you think that you do. You know? And I'm not saying that to like hate on people and be like, screw you, you don't know anything. Because some people are better with dogs than others naturally. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
But I think that the more you can humble yourself and the more that you can look at some of this kind of stuff as there's always something to learn, right? And when you get a difficult dog in, because you don't do this for a living, because you haven't experienced these hurdles with those past 10 dogs, that you actually, it's not that the dog doesn't get it, it's just that you don't have the proper knowledge on how to work through those things. You'll see such a shift in your ability to improve your relationship with your dogs. You know, because if you already are relatively good with other dogs and then you could humble yourself to like, there's still more that I can learn. You're going to see that just shoot up because you're going to take that information we give you. And because you already have a little bit of a knack for it, you're going to be able to apply it so much more effectively and see the results that come from it. Right. But that mentality of I trained all my dogs and this one just won't get it. You know, this one just won't get it. It's saying this dog is the problem. There's no other problem aside from this dog's just stupid. You know?
Yeah.
And that's not...
It's not it at all.
That's not it. You know? So that's another piece of the puzzle, I think.
I see that.